Yes. Wow. Danzig getting us started here on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon in Clemville. Welcome back, everybody. All hail. Yes. It is about 5 minutes after 3 here. Hope you're arriving early, promptly, and on time. Don't want to miss a beat here. Get full Clemogenization. I am P. Clem here on the Clem in the PM, the place you come to escape from your daily grind. Everybody's got it. I mean, listen, all day long we're hustling, bustling, doing this, doing that. This goes wrong, that goes wrong. Confusion, mayhem. Time to settle down for a little bit, kick back, and then you get a strong run for the evening. You know, you go cruising right into the evening hours, getting you ready for that nightcap, maybe that stop off at a, what are they called when you go? I should know this. I go to the bar enough. A happy hour, your happy hour, right? We'll get you ready for that happy hour. Whatever's on your agenda for the rest of the day, you're going to slow down a little bit for the next 2 hours. It's a little radio therapy, that's what we call it here on your hometown radio station, AM 1700 WRCR, the world-renowned Clem Radio Network here in Rockland County. Broadcasting worldwide, though, because we are also heard, obviously, on WRCR.com, streaming everywhere. And just tell your smart speaker, like I do most of the time in the morning. When I go into my gym, first thing I say is, Alexa, put on WRCR. Simple as that. You know, if it's before 5 o'clock, excuse me, I'm sorry. If it's before 6 o'clock, you know, anywhere from 5 to 6, I'll say, Alexa, play this music, that music. But usually if it's 6 o'clock or after, Alexa, put on WRCR. There's Jeff and Will to get the day started with the morning show. But now we're hours later. That's right. You're already into your day. You're in the afternoon. You're tired. You need coffee. You need an energy drink. What do you need? I mean, you need a dollar bill. I don't know. What do you need to pump you up, get you going? You're right here. Don't worry about it. I got you covered. Going to give you that radio therapy, a little bit of stress relief, take you away from the daily grind. I mean, listen, you could still work now. You could cook dinner. You could pack lunch for tomorrow. You could do the laundry. I'm not saying you got to sit there comatose, laying down on the middle of the kitchen floor, listening to the show. No. All I'm saying is we take you a little break away from your normalcy. Alrighty, so I'm feeling good. You know, this neck dilemma, I don't want to keep harping on this because this really sucks. I got to go Friday for an MRI. I mean, I know I got C6, C7. Every time I move my neck, I feel the click, 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 and it's affecting this. This has been a 5-year thing. I went to the pain management guys. I mean, for the MRI, we'll see what happens. But besides that, I'm feeling great. Feeling absolutely fantastic. I love my shirt that I got on today. The Atlanta Black Crackers. One of the original teams in the Negro League. I'm sporting another Negro League shirt. I bought every team, every shirt, just because I thought it was cool. I'm a T-shirt guy, and I say, hey, you know what? The Negro League. You got to give a shout out for people who most don't even know. Most don't even know the real great players of that time that didn't make it to the major league. They were in the Negro Leagues. They had great stats, great this, great that. I saw a cool documentary. I remember one day. I don't know how I ended up there. I got my new, this is what started with the Negro League thing, is I got my new, movie room going, and I was downstairs watching something, and then it's over, and then you click to this, and you click another one, and then, boom, and before you know it, I had a documentary on the Negro League, and I found it very interesting, and I never knew this, but like I said, most of the players there were bigger superstars, according to stats, than a lot of the major leaguers that we think are some of the greatest players ever. Little tribute to the Atlanta Black Crackers. And I hate Atlanta. I hate the Braves. I hate the Atlanta Braves. This is Atlanta Black Crackers. Don't think I'm an Atlanta Brave fan. Hell no, they stink. Mets tonight, Dodgers, big game, big series. Ooh, God, it's coming down to the wire. All right, anyway. I'm feeling good. Feel really pumped up. Today at 4:20, we got Mason Axeman on, who's going to talk about not just the Clep exams, but also the student debt crisis, our beloved President Joe Biden. And when I say that very loosely. looser than like, a size 42 pair of jeans on me. I'm only a 36, so you got to imagine that's pretty loose, all right? He has once again demolished, exorbitant, eliminated, exasperated more student debt. We'll talk to Mason all about that stuff. He's got some great ideas for kids and parents alike to save money. To save money, college tuition it's absurd. I'm hoping by the time my kids get to college within the next few years, now's the time when maybe all this talk, all this everything, will get some of these colleges to lower their pricing right in the nick of time before my kids get to school. That'd be perfect. So we'll talk to Mason at 4:20. Very smart, intelligent young man. I don't even believe he's old enough to buy whipped cream, because whipped cream now the age is 21. He might even be old enough to buy whipped cream or beer, but young lad. And his route saved, what did he say last time? He was on once before. Tons of money. And that's what I like to hear. When it's about sending my kids to college, I want to know how to save tons of money. So they're not burdened with the debt that's going to hold them down, strap them down financially for the rest of their lives. Because I'm going, listen, once they're out of high school, I'm done with them. That's it. You don't ask me for no more money. Go to college, go to job, whatever you want to do. All right, we'll talk to Mason at 4:20. Kevin, how are you today? That was a great song. What group was that?
The last one?
Yeah, it was a good tune. You said one of the best songs you've ever heard.
Yeah. That's the band Free. They did the song All Right Now. And that particular song,
baby, is that the song you're talking about?
That's the song. This is another one of their songs called Mr. Big. And matter of fact, the band back in the 80s that called themselves Mr. Big, that's the song they got their name from.
What's that song from Mr. Big? I hate that song. Stinks, man. Oh God, what's? Oh my God, Mr. Big.
Yeah.
Wake up, Mr. How's that song go? Mr. Big song. Let's see.
I forget the name of it.
Oh my God. Oh, I hate this song. It was so popular too. I hate it.
Yeah.
Wait.
Stand up, little girl.
Yeah.
Broken heart can't be that bad.
It's true. Most of you, come on here. So we're not talking about Mr. Big. We were talking about Free. That was the song you were playing, Mr. Big.
Yeah.
And then a couple of guys put together a band and named it Mr. Big, and somewhat doing disrespect to the song Mr. Big from Free. That was a good tune.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But that song was a one-hit wonder.
But that Free song, Free's got some great songs. I got
to tune into them. I've heard them, and I know I've heard their songs. I haven't listened to them enough to really give an opinion. But from what I heard before, that was a great tune. I don't know if I would classify as one of the greatest songs ever, but does it make the top, on the top 104.3 Labor Day 500 countdown, Led Zeppelin owning Stairway to Heaven Forever chart? Does that song ever make the top 10?
Probably not.
Probably not. All right.
Just my own personal opinion.
I got you. No, and a man who knows music, so I wouldn't question that. All right, so it is Tuesday. I saw my man Caesar, owner of Sangrias. And the reason why I bring him up, obviously, Taco Tuesday Sangrias, but I saw him. We were talking about some stuff with the new place. He talking about an ice cream venture, a joint venture, possibly, behind there. I'm contemplating it. You know why? It's like, I went over there the other day. I said, you know what? This is what I could do here. He's got 2 killer restaurants. I could probably just feed off that alone. The 2 killer restaurants, right there. Outdoor, beautiful outdoor back area for seating. You can come inside too in case it's raining. And of course, there's the residential people that'll come up. And then my vision of overtaking Tom Carvel as the most recognized ice cream guy in the world ever. Right now you gotta say it's. Who the hell is Häagen-Dazs? Some guy from Sweden, Häagen-Dazs. You don't know. Really, Tom Carvel owns There's nobody else out there that has the recognition as I mean, freaking this guy owns his life to a flat tire. Let's be honest here. Driving down, selling hard ice cream. Everybody else is selling hard ice cream. So what separates Tom Carvel from Joe Schmovel? Nothing.
By the way,
yes.
Interesting thing about Haagen-Dazs, it's American. It was established in the Bronx in 1960.
Really?
Interesting, isn't it? They opened their first retail store in Brooklyn back in 1976.
Now, why did they call it Haagen-Dazs?
I'll have to figure that out.
Please do. You know, there was another ice cream, and now I'm wondering if it was just made in Boston. Well, Fruzenglager. Like, to me, that sounds like there's some guy crafting ice cream in his basement in Denmark until he gets the perfect combination, and generations later, his ancestors are selling it, making millions of dollars. But you're telling me it's some factory in Boston that created Haagen-Dazs. My whole vision of, like, ice cream just changed. What do you mean Hoyers? Oh, my God.
Now,
Hoyers. Although I got to say that.
Now,
tell me.
Yeah, here's the interesting thing. So the founder of Haagen-Dazs invented the phrase, which I guess is supposed to mean happy days, because he wanted something that sounded Danish.
I love it. I love it. See, that's marketing.
And matter of fact, Fruzenglager is also American.
It is. Oh my God, I'm shattered. I thought these. Oh my God. So it's just a marketing ploy. So Fruzenglager probably said, "I'm going to compete with Haagen-Dazs, my neighbor over in Philadelphia. I'm going to come up with some crazy name that sounds like I'm from Norway, crafting some creamy European ice cream, but it's really some factory-made crap." Oh my God, I love Fruzenglager.
Even more interesting, back in 1980, the founder of Haagen-Dazs tried to sue the founder of Fruzenglager for using the same marketing strategy. He failed.
I love it. I love it because that is a genius to make it sound. I mean, Haagen-Dazs. A bunch of Mexicans downstairs with a batch creamery making ice cream and gonna call it Hagen, and nothing to get I didn't say Mexicans in a bad way. It could have been Guatemalans, a bunch of Germans, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like a bunch of Puerto Ricans downstairs with a batch freezer, and all of a sudden some guy's drinking 40s. He's like, why do we call this stuff Haagen-Dazs? Everyone's looking at him like he's a fool. Well, we were gonna call this Bronx Creamery ice cream. Nah, let's rename it Haagen-Dazs. Rock from Rock's Kitchen checking in, talking about Hoyers. I got to tell you something. Anytime I went to Hoyers, it looked like I was going to a funeral. I mean, they were like faces hanging down. Nobody's smiling. Nobody happy. It's a happy place. I told my kids when I hired them, let me see your best smile. I got no question there. Let me see your smile. Now, this is all I need you to do. I need you to smile when someone comes up. Make their ice cream. Who cares if it's a big cone, little cone? Cone is sideways like the Tower of Pisa. I don't care. They don't care. It's ice cream. They're going to love it. Just smile. But I've been going to Hoyers for 50 years. And guess what? Grumpy 1, Grumpy 2, Grumpier this, Grumpy me, Grumpy you. Everybody's grumpy. But I went there a few months ago. Guess what? The old man was happier than a piggin'. I'm telling you. It was crazy. So I was like, man, what are you, retiring? So he looked at me with that look in his eyes like, yeah, I'm going to be selling this lot for $37 million to some builder. He was happy. I said, man, you are happy. I've never seen you this happy. I've been coming here for 49 years. I've never seen you smile once, old man. But he's like, yeah, I'm going to be checking out soon. He's looking at me with this grin on his face. Tom checking in. Tom, we got to get you a segment here, talk local sports. We got Oliver talking national. Why don't we bring you on once a week to talk the local sports scene? All right, let's talk local sports with Thomas, all right? If you want to do that, I'll leave it up to you. You check in with me, you let me know, all right? Venus Williams, I love Venus Williams. I don't know what happened. You know, there was this lady, Venus Williams, that popped onto the scene, and I was in love with her. I got to admit. I love Venus Williams. Then all of a sudden, Serena comes along, the little sister with a racket, and what happened to Venus? It's like she moved to Venus. You never heard from her again. That was it. I was like, what? They used to show her all in her skirt, playing tennis, looking good. Venus this, Venus that. Oh my God! I used to think like intravenous. I love Venus Williams. I did. She won. What'd she win? I didn't know she was still playing tennis, to be honest. Or maybe she playing cornhole.
She's actually still playing.
She is. I never heard of Venus.
She's actually still playing. Yeah.
I haven't heard of Venus Williams' name in the last 10 years about tennis. Has she won anything? Her sister may be the greatest to ever play, although I still think Chris Everett Lloyd, Billie Jean King, Martina Navratilova, and who was that other one? Pam Shriver. All right, but Serena, She overtook her sister. It's like she just came in like, poof, get out of here, big sister. It's my turn.
Yeah, Serena's won 23 Grand Slams. Venus has won 7.
Oh, wow. I mean, how is, like, Thanksgiving dinner you think? You think Venus, is like, sitting there and, Serena all of a sudden comes in, Serena's all over the TV, magazines. It must be, I don't know, is it awkward? Or you think it's like, hey, big sister, how you doing with your 7 titles?
I think they're all right because they both rank 1 and 2 in all-time career prize money winnings. So
that's it. All right. Well, listen, when
it
comes to money, money's a different story. I mean, even with all that money, sometimes you're like, in the back of your head, like, wow, my sister got 23 titles. I only got 7. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. All I know is this. Venus Williams won the first round of the U.S. Open. After this tournament, she is leaving tennis. Are you talking about Venus or Serena? Did Serena retire? Tom, you got me all screwed up here.
Serena she actually just won yesterday, so she's moving on to the second round. Venus is actually supposed to be playing. Actually, she's playing the first round match right now. So Venus is still playing.
Tom, you're giving me false news. You said Venus Williams won last night.
No, that was Serena.
Tom, I got to retract that offer. You know what? I got to retract that. I can't. You're telling me Venus Williams won last night? She didn't even play. She was like the Boulders. She was off. Holy moly! What's going on here, Tom? Let me see. All right, he's sorry. He's sorry. It was Serena. He didn't even. Oh my God! You know what? I gotta have time on.
Wow.
Don't worry, man. You know what? Everybody's entitled to a mistake. I'm gonna give you a free pass.
Yeah.
It was Serena Williams. He's Serina. I love it. Tom, when are we starting? Let's start tonight. 4:40, you're on. All right, anyway, we got Mason Axeman today at 4:20. It's 3:21, it's break time. That was a long monologue that went absolutely nowhere, except I'll tell you, I really love Venus. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Woo!
It's time for the 12th annual Highlands Bluegrass Festival on the great lawn of Jacob Sloat's Mansion, Harmony Hall at 15 Liberty Rock Road, Sloatsburg, New York. 3 talented bands will take the outdoor stage. The Eugene Tyler Band, Andrea Asparelli, and Cole Quest and the City Pickers. Starring Cole, the grandson of the folk icon Woody Guthrie. The festival kicks off at 1 p.m. on Sunday, September 11th, and also features local artisans, delicious food, a children's craft tent, and displays. Advanced admission is $10 with day-of tickets at $15. Kids ages 12 to 17 are $5, and kids under 12 are free. Bring your own lawn chairs or blankets. Visit FOHH.org for more information. Sponsored by the Friends of Harmony Hall, the Town of Ramapo, Core Building Materials, and Rockland County Tourism.
If you or a loved one has a disability or chronic illness that requires care at home, Bridges can help. A consumer-directed home care program allows a friend or a relative to provide the care you need. Bridges is dedicated to building and empowering people to be in charge of their own personal care and their life. For more information, visit www.bridgesrc.org or call 845-624-1366.
Looking for a job that pays well with flexible hours? We have immediate openings for experienced school bus drivers in Rockland County. We also train new drivers. Want to learn more? Call Chestnut Ridge today at 845-356-2200 or visit chestnutridgetransportation.com. Ask about our special sign-on bonus, starting salaries of more than $20 an hour, and 401k plans with matching funds. That's 845-356-2200. Retirees are always welcome.
Running out of faith? Then stop by for a service. Don't forget to tune in to Faith Unscripted, a brand new show dealing with the big questions about God, faith, and you. Hosted by Clarkstown Reformed Church's own Pastor Rich. Every Tuesday at 10 a.m. only on WRCR, AM 1700.
Bluegrass. I love that tune. I love that guy. Great song. 17. I'm 17 going on. It feels like I was just 17, really. It's crazy. I went in today to Sound Concept, see my boy Bruce McDonald upgrading the stereo system in the Corvette. I said, listen, Bruce, I don't want to go like the Toyota Supra. No, I got 4 kids. I got college. I can't do it. I just need an upgrade. I need give me some Bluetooth. I need Bluetooth. I need to play any song I want at any time. I get in the mood. I don't want to hear the crap on the radio. I want to hear a song I want to hear. I need Bluetooth, please. And then I said, you know what? Just upgrade the whole radio. Screw it. You know what? I mean, for the money I'm going to spend on Bluetooth, I might as well just upgrade it, get some better sound, a little louder when the top is down, you know. So I was in Sound Concept, and it was like a flashback. It was like I was 17 again. Like I was talking to him about the RX-7. Oh man, when they put that I had this huge woofer. Literally, your brains would fly out of your ears and down your nostrils when I would pump it. Your ribs would shake. That thing is a 2-seater Mazda RX-7, and they had this huge. They built this insane woofer. Insane. I feel like I'm 17 again. I feel like I'm 17 except for this neck, my knees, my back, no hair on my head, hair coming out of my ears. I feel like I'm 97 now. All right, anyway, we're back. 420 Mason Axeman. Tomorrow's Wednesday, normally 8:30, the routine. I've been going to see my therapist, but now I changed it to Thursdays. You know why? Because not only am I going to get mental therapy, but I'm going for physical therapy too. And the only time I can get Hal and Jen is on Thursday. I booked them together for the next 47 years. I'm like, listen, I need Hal and Jen appointments for as long as possible. So into the year 2094, I booked Hal and Jen for Thursday appointments, an hour acupuncture, an hour massage therapy, kinesiology, whatever Jen masters. She does all this stuff. She's insane. I said, I might as well, why because I go to my therapist, 8:30, screws my day up. I'm at my first customers by 7, and it screws me up. I said, can we change to Thursday? Although I don't want to. I like the routine. Wednesdays, you get into a routine, you want to stick with your routine, especially when you got some issues like me, breaking the routine and make me crazy. So I'm going to go back to Thursdays. It was Thursday, then I switched it to Wednesday. Now we're going back to Thursdays. I miss Thursdays. It's going to be Thursdays, 8:30. Then I'm going to go to Jen. Then I'm going to go to Hal. It's like my day off. My day to kind of chill out. That's my day to make phone calls. I'm going to do my thing. All right, anyway, we're back. You know me. When there's some things that really irk me, like really irk me. And what really irks me is abuse to children. That's like no joke. Absolutely, I don't know. I mean, who in their right mind would want to engage in like some sort of sexual activity with a underage kid? I mean, you'd have to be disturbed. I mean, come on now, what's wrong with you? There's people that are doing this stuff in the sickest ways, and I mean, oh God, it drives me nuts. Every story that pops up, I'm waiting for that one day when it's like, someone resident somewhere, and I'm like, I know this guy. Oh my God, I'm gonna go rip his head off. I would. I can't take it. It gets me. It just really gets me. I don't know. I know what's wrong with people. They're just crazy. People are just crazy. Is it because Eve could it be because Eve bit the apple that people do this stuff? Absolutely not. I don't know. I mean, the devil has implemented himself into many ways. And that is the most insane, honestly, like to harm a child in that way, it's just crazy. So there's now with social media, and I said this is what I knew. Maybe Will needs an afternoon job. Maybe I need him to reach out to these people, write emails and reach out. I got to get these people on that go around. They set up these pedophiles on social media, online. It's like they put bait out. Hi, I'm a young girl. I'm looking for an older man. And you know what? Guess what? You fell for the bait. Oh, yeah, I'm 60 years old. I know you're 14. Don't worry. I'll come drive 100,000 miles to meet you. I'm coming from Alaska, but I'll be in Kentucky in, 3 days. Dudes like nuts. Going to meet an underage kid, and even worse than that, you're talking about 7-year-old kids. These people have, this guy got busted again. He lived in Westchester, I read. He got busted again with all this pornographic material, downloading, sending it, depicting videos of kids 2 years old, 8 months, 5 years old. It's crazy. So he got busted again. So he's going to jail for 10 years. Cut his head off. Just cut his head off. So check this out. This is the beauty of karma. A man, a 55-year-old, was going to meet a 14-year-old that he was grooming online. Didn't know that he was really talking to. I'm not sure what group this is, because there's several of them. There's some more well-known that do this. You know, they're like the Chris Hansons of social media. You remember Chris Hansen, To Catch a Pervert? Was that what it's called? To Catch a Pedophile? What was it called? To Catch a Predator. That's what it was. To Catch a Predator. That was a great show. But you know what? That really only dealt with guys meeting like 15-year-old girls, 13-year-old girls, 12-year-old girls, 12-year-old boys, stuff like that, and which is horrible. Don't get me wrong, that's horrible. But it was never like, a 4-year-old kid, an 8-month-old kid, the babysitter, the uncle, the coach, the piano coach, whatever. That stuff's got to stop. So it's oh God, this world is crazy. I'm telling you, man. I just want to wake up in the morning, thank Lord for another day, get through the day. Nobody gets hurt in this world. No wars, no nothing. Oh, my God. Anyway, so this 55-year-old man who was grooming a 14-year-old, all of a sudden he thinks he's meeting this chick, this girl. The pedophile hunters come out. Hey, what's up, buddy? What are you doing here? He's like, oh, I'm going to order a cheeseburger. I got lost. Oh, yeah, right. Sure you were. Weren't you going to meet this girl? And he's like on live now. They got him live on Facebook. They're live streaming him. So you know what he does? He pulls out a knife and they like, wah! They get into the defensive stance. Live on Facebook, the guy takes the knife and slits his throat. Now, I say this, good attempt. Can you, like, next time, stab your throat. Stab your throat, stab your heart. On the way out, stab your eyeball. So the British man who has not been identified survived his self-inflicted wound, was arrested because of not only setting up this arrangement to meet this 14-year-old underage child for sexual encounter, but also other evidence that was discovered while they investigated further. This stuff, oh man, okay, really, just, that's I said, there's crazy people. Me and you are crazy. People tuning into this, you're crazy, I know it. I mean, I don't know, you got OCD? What's the matter, you gotta have the forks one way? You got to have the ketchup lined up. Who put the ketchup next to the pickles? It's a condiment. Put it next to the mayonnaise. With the label forward, please. I understand OCD. Believe me, I'm telling you, I know. Anyway, check this out. While we're on the story of killing pedophiles, check this out. You're at home. Your daughter's working. Your 5-year-old granddaughter is playing with your daughter's fiance, who you've known for several years now. He's going to marry your daughter. They're engaged. You walk by the bedroom, go into the bathroom, and you see this 5-year-old girl sitting on the lap of a 22-year-old young man who's going to be your son-in-law. Now, although Grandpa thought nothing of it originally, he went to the bathroom to do his thing. And when he came back to go to the living room, he said, sounds a little quiet. I mean, when I walked by, she was bouncing on his lap. They were laughing. Sounds a little quiet. So he goes back to the room, he opens the door, and he sees this guy with his pants down along with this girl. That's when the grandfather worked his Jeet Kune Do, remembers watching Bruce Lee movies, and he goes, wah! Boom, he starts bashing this guy's face in. And I'm telling you, the pictures reveal a true story. So the grandfather knocked this guy out, the cops come, this dude wakes up, he's arrested. Now, this is what he tells the police. At first, he told police that his pants fell down accidentally. And I'm telling you before, your size 42 on a size 36 with no belt, I can understand. They fall down. You're walking, they fall down. You're going, to the supermarket, your pants fall down. You're going to try a pair of sneakers on, your pants fall down. That's the problem with wearing 42s when you're a 36. So they realize he's a 36 wearing a 36. They're like, buddy, your pants can't fall down. He's like, all right, I'm sorry. I pulled my pants down after she pulled her pants down. I thought she was sending me a message. That's what he told the girls, like the police. He pulled his pants down after the 5-year-old girl pulled her pants down. Wouldn't you think in your right mind, maybe a 5-year-old girl's pulling her pants down, maybe she gotta go to the bathroom, or it's like, pull your pants up, come on, it's bedtime, what are you doing? Grandpa, can you tell Shirley here to pull her pants on? No, you're gonna sit her on your lap? Let me tell you, I know this is a hypothetical situation. It's just the scenario is not real. But if you replace me with Grandpa, I'm telling you, I feel bad because a 5-year-old is gonna witness the beatdown of all beatdowns. That's what I'm saying. People are sick. A 22-year-old with a 5-year-old girl. How does this happen? This is people are crazy. Anyway, it's 3:40. I just had a vent out. I saw these stories. I'm telling you, I was so happy when I saw the pedophile tried to cut his throat. I wish they would all do that. It's all pedophiles right now. Please stand up. Everybody line up on the bridge. Jump off. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Buying a home is one of the largest investments you'll ever make in a lifetime. Not sure how much money to put down, what budget to set for buying a home, how to pre-qualify for your mortgage. Join Ann Zylingold every Thursday at 7:15 a.m. on Mortgage Matters, where Ann will answer your questions and give you tips about the mortgage process. Ann Zylingold is Vice President of FM Home Loans and has over 27 years' experience specializing in residential mortgages. Don't miss the show every Thursday morning at 7:15, right here on WRCR AM 1700, Radio Unscripted, and WRCR.com. Visit Ann at her website, AnnZylingold.com, or call 354-9700. That's 354-9700.
Greetings. Are you 55 years of age or older and spend your time being bored at home, watching Family Feud, and planning your next doctor's visits? All that stops now. The Foster Grandparents Program with Head Start of Rockland is recruiting income-eligible adults to serve as mentors and tutors for children in our community that need your help. We currently serve children ages 2 to middle school aged in schools and Head Starts all throughout Rockland County. Never worked with children before? Well, don't you worry. Every month we offer training to our volunteers. In addition, there are other benefits like free meals, transportation, and an hourly tax-free stipend. That's right, tax-free. Foster grandparents also participate in fun events like trips to the movies, restaurants, dinner theaters, and much more. All expenses paid by us. What are you waiting for? Stop hesitating and call us now. 845-429-4122. Again, that's 845-429-4122.
Hi, this is Dr. Jeffrey Shannon.
And Dr. Sophia Patricus.
We invite you to join us for our show, Listen Up, Rockland, the first Monday of each month at 9:30 a.m.
If you or someone you know is always asking to repeat, has difficulty communicating in a noisy environment, or has ringing in their ears, then tune in to our show.
Do you have questions, or are you curious about how to improve your hearing? We welcome any and all questions related to patient treatment process, hearing aids, and implantable hearing technology.
Do you or someone you know experience dizziness, vertigo, feeling off balance, or have a fear of falling? If so, tune in as we can educate and help treat various balance concerns.
So join us for Listen Up Rockland, the first Monday of each month at 9:30 a.m. as we navigate all topics related to audiology, hearing, and balance with various members of our team and guest speakers.
Hudson Valley Audiology, located at 11 Medical Park Drive, Suite 205 in Pomona. Call them at 845-406-9991 or visit their website, hudsonaudiology.com.
Have you been looking for meaningful work and want to make a difference close to home? Then join our team at Joanio. Joanio is a place where you can find your passion and at the same time support children, adults, and their families with disabilities and special needs. We offer competitive pay and benefits, tuition assistance, plus lots of opportunity for advancement. When you join our Joanio family, you will be part of the miracles that happen every day. Be part of something special. Build a career with us and find your passion at Joanio. Email us today at careers@joanio.org. That's careers@joanio.org. Or call us today at 845-708-2000, extension 5277, or visit our website at joanio.org.
Your love is driving me crazy. I love that tune. Great song by Sammy Hagar. I think, I'm going to be honest with you, I think Van Hagar, I don't know. I mean, I really like Van Hagar. Van Halen is great. I love Van Halen. But Van Hagar, who would you give the edge to, Kev? David Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar with Van Halen? Was it Van Hagar or Van Halen? And you're comparing a shorter time with Sammy, of course. But overall, what do you think?
Right. I mean, they're both honestly good, but I almost prefer Hagar.
A lot of great music by Van Halen, though. I mean, with Eddie Van Halen, you can't go wrong. Honestly, the guy is just a musical genius,
Right.
a master with that guitar. You're at a different level. With Eddie Van Halen, I feel the music. It's weird to say, but I feel it. Like it's just crazy. I can't describe it. When I hear a Van Halen song, my body reacts differently. And I'm not a huge Van Halen guy. I just love them for these reasons. I'm gonna tell you why I love Van Halen. It's two simple reasons. I think Eddie Van Halen, the way he plays guitar, I just love it. I love it. And now, again, I said I would start with Angus Young and Ace Frehley if I started a band. That's just me. I don't know. What do I know? I don't know much. I'm on the wrong soundbite page. Anyway, but I love Van Halen for also David Lee Roth. I mean, what a showman. Who does it better than David Lee? I mean, you could say Mick Jagger. You can go on and on. This guy, that guy. But David Lee Roth, he's a great entertainer. Van Halen, great band. But I don't know. I went to a Van Hagar concert, although I did fall asleep. I was awakened by the cannons. Boom! Cannons blew off. Everybody's getting up. My friend's like, oh, don't worry. It's halftime. I'm like, yeah, and then we just left. I missed I heard at least the first 2 or 3 songs. I know I heard the beginning of Dreams. Na 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 na, and then I just passed out. I was so drunk. But anyway, that was then. This is now. So I started out the show. Does anybody know what song or what band I started out the show with? I did say it earlier. If you were listening, I mean, does anybody out there remember? Class? Hello, class? Anybody remember the song we started with today? We opened this Taco Tuesday today playing a song. I mentioned the song, the name, and I mentioned the band. And the reason why I started with that song is because I saw this story. And I said, wow, that's right in my backyard. When I go to Lotito's Deli, I could go check out this bench. There was this little spunky Chihuahua who every day this Chihuahua between 11:30 to 12:30 for 10 years, the last 10 years, this Chihuahua would go to this park in Mahwah, the Silver Creek Park, and pretty much go to the same spot. Love this spot. Sir Otis was this Chihuahua, and Steve and Lana Greco were the owners. I should say the parents of Sir Otis. Now, if you're not familiar with the name Steve Greco, that seems like a familiar name, Steve Greco. I think I have a customer, Steve Greco. I know I have a few Grecos. I think his name is Steve Greco. Although it's not this guy, although maybe it is. Maybe I do. Maybe he's in. I used to service Mahwah. Might even be him, honestly. You never know. But anyway, I do know this. Their Chihuahua passed away on December 21st, 2021. He was 16, Sir Otis. And the strange thing is, Sir Otis actually passed away in that park. Passed away in that park. And let me just here before. All right. This is what we're going to do. I got Mason who coming in early at 2 o'clock. So I'm going to take a break. We're going to just do it a little backwards. But anyway, before I do that, this bench was dedicated from the owners, from the family members of Sir Otis. And again, Steve Greco, for those of you that don't know, is the bassist for Danzig. Would say a heavy metal band, Danzig. And great. I mean, they got a couple good songs that I know. I'm not too into Danzig, so I don't know. I don't have a full rundown, but decent band. Mother's a great tune. I love that song. So what we'll do is this. We're going to take a break. Kevin will play the commercials. He'll do the intro as if it was 4 o'clock. And I'll come back and we'll have Mason Axeman on a little bit earlier than expected, but nonetheless, we got the kid on. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Clem in the PM.
Hi, I'm Roxanne Watson, inviting you to join us every Wednesday morning at 9:15 a.m. for Michael's Gift, a weekly program that focuses on organ donation and patient advocacy. I will be taking your calls and share real-life stories. This show is dedicated in honor of my donor, Michael Boville, United States Coast Guard, and his amazing family. That's Michael's Gifts, every Wednesday at 9:15 a.m. Michael's Gifts is sponsored by Live On New York.
Roxanne Watson is on a mission to have more people sign up as organ, eye, and tissue donors.
Are you an organ donor?
What drives her? Roxanne received a heart transplant made possible by an organ donor.
I decided that day to devote myself to signing up the most people in the United States.
Now she's a powerful force for good.
That's my goal.
What could you make possible as an organ, eye, and tissue donor? Leave behind the gift of life. Go to organdonor.gov. U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Health Resources and Services Administration.
Be sure to listen to the Business and Market Update with Ken Mahoney of Mahoney Asset Management every Monday through Friday morning at 8:30 here on WRCR. Catch Ken's incisive commentary on business and market trends during the upcoming trading day. And you can have your business-related question answered directly by Ken Mahoney. Just submit it to the Mahoney mailbag. Go to the website at MahoneyGPS.com, enter your question or comment, and it will be answered directly by Ken. On the radio every Monday through Friday morning at 8:30, right here on WRCR, AM 1700, Radio Unscripted, or WRCR.com.
Marcello's Ristorante in Suffern offers unparalleled Italian cuisine in both small and large plates, as well as an extensive wine and cocktail menu. Visit marcellosgroup.com for reservations, find out about their cooking classes, chef's table, and elegant events catering. Bring home Marcello's hand-picked products, extra virgin olive oils, artisanal pasta, and more. Marcello Russo DeVito is live on the morning show every Friday at 8:45 a.m. Call in with your cooking questions and find out about the latest specials. Visit marcellosgroup.com.
Every patient deserves the highest quality, least invasive diagnostic imaging possible. From breast health to cardiac care, joint replacement to multiple sclerosis care, and stroke to trauma care, Montefiore Nyack Hospital provides innovative, low-dose radiation options for all patients, including children. You see, we have an image to keep up. Learn more about the services we provide at our Diagnostics Imaging Center. Visit MontefioreNyack.org/picture more.
This is Naomi Stryker at Q Home Sales. Are you looking to buy or rent? We can help. Please call me for a free consultation and we will get the process started by identifying what your needs are in order to help you better with your search. You can be assured that we will give you professional service and guidance throughout the process. The goal is to find you what you need and want, hassle-free. Call me, Naomi Stryker at Q Home Sales, at 845-364-0007, 845-364-0007. And let's get you started on your move.
Summer is here.
That's right, summer is here, and you know what that means. Hi everybody, this is Bryant Avenue Bob Trevere with a special announcement. The Do Up Dream Machine Show will be moving to its summertime slot, 5 to 7 p.m. every Friday night, right here on WRCR 1700 and streaming live on WRCR.com. I'll play the great songs you know and love, as well as take your phone calls, dedications, and song requests. You say it, and I'll play it. I'll be brought to you by Rick's Club American in Congers, New York, 845-268-8787. So join me every Friday night from 5 to 7 p.m. for some cool music on a hot summer night, right here on 1700 WRCR and streaming live on WRCR.com.
Summer is here.
education changed lives. It changed my life. It created so many opportunities for me. I went to a small private college, just like Stack, and it allowed me to find out who I am and how I can give back to others.
St. Thomas Aquinas College helped me make my mark in the world as a leader and to stand up for my dreams and for what I believe in. They helped me create the career that I have today.
We see our students as not only those that we educate, but those that we partner with on this journey through their education here at the institution.
What I enjoy most about being a Spartan is the community here. Everyone here is so welcoming, and it makes me feel like I'm right at home.
At the end of the day, I want these to be the best 4 years of their lives.
Teplitz Metal Recycling Center has been a sponsor of local radio in Rockland County for nearly 50 years. And they were one of the original sponsors of WRCR when we went on the air back in 2001. Why? Because Teplitz believes that local radio is still the most effective medium for local residents to communicate with each other and their elected officials, to share opinions, with the objective of keeping Rockland a great place to live now and for generations to come. And for this, we sincerely thank the Teplitz family. And if you have metal products ranging from vehicles to scrap metals around the house or business, call 845-623-0040 for cash on the spot. That's 623-0040. Teplitz is at 108 West Nyack Road in Nanuet.
AM 1700 WRCR Haverstraw.
Welcome back, Clemaniacs. This is Kevin Thomas, and you are listening to the second hour of Clem in the PM. Here's your host, Pete Clem.
All righty, listen, we're back. I don't know. It says Mason. You know me. I don't know this stuff. I'm lucky enough I can figure out some of these things that Dave showed me a million times. It says we're hooked up on Zoom. He joined my meeting, but I don't know why I'm not. I got this screen off. I got that screen off. I got this one on. I'm in the study. I don't know what's going on here. I got virtual camera. I started virtual camera. Studio mode? No, I don't do nothing with studio mode. I don't know what's going on here. Honestly, I don't know. Let's see. Share screen. Maybe share screen. No, I don't want to share the screen. That's not it. I don't know. So I told Mason to call in to the station, or at least I sent him a message. I said, I don't know what's going on. I obviously sent out an SOS to Dave, Dr. Dave Bundy. I don't know where he is, what he's doing, but what do I know? I don't know much. So I told Mason to call in. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. Well, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to come out of the study. I'm going to come out of the study and go to Studio 69. I'm back here. Awkward, though, wearing the smart hat in Studio 69. Very weird. Normally the crown is what goes on top of the head. But listen, it's live radio. It's not like we tape these things prior, iron out all the kinks so it sounds like a well-oiled machine. I know it sounds like this sinking Titanic right now. Don't worry. All right. Anyway, if we're waiting for Mason to call, Dr. Dave checked in. He's going to try to figure it out. Let me see. Let me go back to the study. Let me go back here. All right. So we'll take care of that. Dave will check in and see what he can figure out. It's birthday day. If it is your birthday, we wish you a very happy, healthy birthday filled with love, joy, fun, mojitos, tacos, birthday cake. From where else? None other than Carvel. I mean, really, when you think birthday cake, what do you think? You think Carvel. That's what I'm saying. Tom Carvel has locked you down. Birthday cake, Carvel. Birthday cake, Carvel. That's what you're thinking. Wow. Luke Bell. Luke Bell, country singer-songwriter, dies at 32 after going missing in Arizona. Now, let's see, country music artist. I just want to read this really. Luke Bell, a country songwriter whose work captivated his fans, has died after going missing. He was found Monday, not far from where he disappeared, which noted Bell's severe battle with bipolar. Oh, man, I hope this guy, it sounds like he may have taken his life. Oh, I don't know, man. That's sad.
Yeah, I believe he did. That's not confirmed though, but
right, no, well,
there was another musician, friend of his, that was looking for him. I guess he went missing after his friend went out for a bite to eat, and then they found him. So.
Wow. Well, I'm sure Redneck on this week's Gumbo Yaya radio show will do some sort of tribute, or at least mention, a little bit about Luke Bell. I'm not a country guy. The only country that I listen to is Fridays from 11 to 2. Is that 11 to 2, right? Usually I know Gumbo Yaya. I'm never sure if it's 1 or 2, but wow, that's sad. Very sad news. Very sad news. Mental illness, mental health struggles. They're very real. It doesn't matter the fame, the fortune, the arenas, the concerts. And you know what? Listen, people who play music, I'm sure most of them, they like if you're playing in some bar, getting going to different places, playing in a couple hundred people, man, you feel great, man. That's music. You play music. You get lucky enough where you play in front of thousands of people. I mean, still mental illness, man. It's wow. All right, well, like I said, maybe Friday on the Gumbo Yaya show. So I don't know what's going on. I know Dr. Dave Bundy, MD, I'm not sure what you are trying to do. I see you in Zoom right now. Huh. So okay. Thanks, Bundy. No worries. All right. I'm just going to hang out here in the I'm going to hang out here in the studio. In the study, I'm going to hang out here in the study and hope that Mason joins us, because he's got a lot to say. Very intelligent kid. I know he can help us. If not, Dave says I'm in. I thought I was. It worked yesterday with Oliver, right? If it worked yesterday with Oliver, doing the same thing, why would it not work today with Mason? Something tells me Mason screwed up, right? I don't know. But anyway, back to birthdays and Carvel cake. I wish you a very happy birthday, but a year filled with health. I'm having some struggles right now with mine. Although I'm feeling good. I worked out today, triceps, legs. I'm doing a lot of legs. I got to do something about these legs. Someone asked me, can I borrow your toothpick? I said, I don't have a toothpick. Oh, I thought that was a toothpick. No, that's my leg, buddy. What do you mean a toothpick? I know, you've seen bigger legs on seagulls, no doubt. But anyway, wait, what's going on here? Zoom, cloud meeting, yep. Zoom, Dave's trying to... I see the arrow moving. When the arrow moves, it's like I'm trying to figure something out. But anyway, it is a day that, if it's your birthday, it's a happy day. It's a happy day if it's your birthday. End all meeting, leave meeting. Did I leave meeting? I guess I'm going to leave meeting, right? Am I supposed to leave meeting? I don't know. No. Trying to figure something out here. All right. Anyway, what national day is it today? We'll do that, and then hopefully we get Mason on. He'll call in something. I really want to talk to the young lad. Because you know why? Because I want to save money for college. That's really the thing. What national day is it today? Who has a guess? I know sometimes in the morning show they may mention some things. Sometimes, they may mention a national day. But I deliver it all here, and I will tell you what it is. Ooh. National Beach Day. I guess August 30th is a little late. National Beach Day should be the middle of the summer. Like July 30th seems more like a National Beach Day, but I'll take it. Of course, in different areas, this is the perfect beach day. Although today was a nice beach day. National Toasted Marshmallow Day. I love toasted marshmallow. I like my marshmallow a little black. Like a little charcoal edge to it. I really do. I enjoy the charcoalness to it. I like toasted coconut. Today, me and Emilio, we were together for a little bit. We drive around here, there, anywhere, blah, blah, blah. We stopped off at this place. He was like, he wasn't sure. Do I want this? I was like, toasted coconut on that. He wasn't having it. He went for something. He went for this frozen strawberry thing. National Grief Awareness Day. Grief is real. You know, it's so funny. Grief is real. I mean, it comes in many ways, but last night I was hugging my Sammy. He came up on bed and we were cuddling. It was crazy. He doesn't cuddle like this really a lot. He likes to lay on the floor. Maybe it's cooler or whatever. But he came up last night and oh my God, like, okay. All right, someone needs to join. Mason, where are you? Join the meeting. Join the meeting. All right. What were we talking about? Me and Emilio today. Dave's trying to show me stuff. I don't. All right. I don't know. I don't know what I didn't do. I thought I. What do I know? Invite. Gmail. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out some boys and girls. Bear with me here. M. Mason. Oh, no. We don't want to invite Tim McDermott. Imagine that I invited. No, let's see. Mason. All right, let me just send him this, I guess. All right, let's send him this. We just sent him. Hopefully he gets it. I don't. Thanks, Dave. Once again, Dr. Dave ND. Today, me and Emilio, I told you we were driving, and we were going to McDonald's Sound. Bruce got this like 57 Chevy. I said, son, and there was a nice sweet Porsche next to it, really sweet Porsche. I said, son, what would you rather have, that car or that car? Thinking in a second he would say the Porsche. He goes, Dad, that's easy. I go, really? I said, I knew it. I go, he's like, and I didn't care because I used to love the sports cars opposed to the older cars, but now I have an envy for both. And he said, that old car right there, that thing is sweet. All right. And the only reason why I say Porsche is because I got to get one for Dave before I go. Honestly, hopefully Bitcoin. Sure, I'm gonna hold on to it. I mean, I'm not gonna take the loss. I just forgot about it. I blanked it out of my head. I forgot about it. One day in 32 years, it's gonna be worth like $500,000. Dave will remind me that I have this thing in some sort of embedded code. And it'll also remind me that I was supposed to buy him a Porsche when it went up, and then we'll go right to the Porsche dealer. So we'll just sleep on it and wait till that time comes. All right, hopefully Mason will come. But if not, let's get to we did what National Day. All right. You know, we were going to talk about this debt crisis. A lot of it being wiped out. You know, these predatory colleges, these schools, these predatory schools that are responsible for luring people in. Some of them offer fake, not realistic expectations. Like, we'll have you a job, we'll get you interviews, you'll be making six figures, when you graduate from this school because we have those connections, all that stuff. And people bought into it. So if you went to a place like that, guess what? You're getting saved. President Joe Biden canceled, I believe it was like a billion, a billion and a half, just for one school alone. I forgot what was the name. Golly, I was expecting Mason to come on. I actually have all my stuff over here, but anyway, so these schools, these predatory schools that would lure people in with these false promises of jobs, internships, high-paying jobs, connections, and you got the degree, and guess what? Nothing. They're like, okay, they would send you to an interview, in the cellar of like some building in Harlem. Not that there's anything wrong with buildings in Harlem, but I mean, you're like, yeah, I'm here for an interview. Yeah, all right, here, fill out the paper. We'll get back to you. Thanks. And that was it. They're like, what? What do you mean? Where's my high-end interview? I mean, I'm supposed to be at some sort of mirrored building in Manhattan. I'm here in like freaking Bed-Stuyvesant looking for some sort of office, but it's a chicken factory, I mean, really. So these people they say swined. I mean, it's something like that I can understand. You know what? If these schools promised all these things and they weren't delivering, and it seems like this one particular place wasn't on a large scale. It was found to make these false pretenses. They say like false pretenses in advertising. Most of it's saying, we will land you. Like when you hear what's that school, Connecticut School of Broadcasting, come to Connecticut School of Broadcasting, and when you're out, we'll get you a job. Of course, yeah. Here, we found you a job, WKRZ. Oh, where's that? In New York? Oh no, that's in Anchorage, Alaska. AM 1430 negative. So. Mason. We'll get him on. We'll figure it out. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna escape from Zoom. I don't know what happened. Let's see. Let's shut this down. All right. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna end my meeting. Should I end the meeting? I don't know. He came on. Maybe I'll leave it. I'll leave it till 4:20. Let's see. Cancel that. Because that's what I thought the original time was. That's what I thought the original time was. But then he said, I just read his email. It said 2 o'clock. So some confusion. No worries. That's what happens. We just move on. No big deal. I know Mason's mother. I went to school with her. And his father, Scott, has been on our program several times. Scott, a martial arts enthusiast. Very motivational guy. A motivational speaker. He's a man in demand. He has businesses. He has personal, just people reaching out to him to excite them, to put belief in them, that self-belief, eliminate self-doubt. That's what he does so well. And Mason has some of that in him, but he's his own man at such a young age. And I was very impressed the last time we had him on the show, impressed enough that I invited him back. Now, if you listen to a lot of our interviews, which are scattered around, in different places, there are a lot of times I say, thank you. It was great having you on, and I wish you all the best, and take care of yourself. That means I wasn't really happy with the interview. Then you'll hear others. I say, yes, I look forward to having you back on again. Reach out if you ever come up with another book idea. You're selling, you come up with a mop, you're selling something, whatever it is, give us a call. We'd love to have you back on. Mason impressed me enough with his knowledge, but I expected that. His mom's a very smart, savvy lady, as is his father. You heard Scott on several times. So I expected nothing less than Mason to have a brain of his own. But what I didn't expect at such a young age is for him to have a vision and a spirit. Oh, here, you know what? He's here. Let me fix this. Okay, here we go.
How's it going?
Can you see me?
I can see you.
All right, good. Where are you? Where are you going? Where's he going? What's going on here? He's in his car. He's leaving his car. He's waxing his car.
What? Sorry?
I thought you were waxing your car.
No, I was putting gas in my car.
Oh, all right. No worries. All right. So you're going to drive and do this interview, or are you going to sit in the gas station?
I'm driving to my place of work, which will be like 5 minutes, and then I'll be sitting in the parking lot.
No worries. Just be safe. All right, so I was talking about you. I was prefacing. I wasn't sure what was going on. You checked in at 4 o'clock, or you signed into the Zoom meeting or whatever. It threw me off. I'm not really a savvy guy with this stuff, so I was all screwed up here. I got into the study early. Obviously, you remember the smart hat and the study. We're back here. So that being said, I think it's a great time that we have you on to talk about the student debt crisis and elaborate more on these Clep exams and what you're looking to do to save people worldwide thousands of dollars. So 2 hands on the wheel, 10 and 12, please. I used to be a driving instructor, so 10 and 12, or else I'll have to call the local authorities. You're on YouTube, please. I don't want to see you kicked back, lounging back like, you're just chilling out. You're on YouTube for everybody to see. We got to make sure you're following. That's not a beer in your hand, is it? All right.
That's all I do is just drink and drive nonstop.
No. That was back when I was a kid, but no longer. All right, so... thanks, Dave. Dr. Dave Bundy, MD. I got this buddy of mine who I wish I could buy him a house. He's looking for a house, too, man. I thought I found him a sweet house. He didn't like it. But anyway, he's fixing this whole thing up. Without him, you'd probably only see half your head. All right, so anyway, Mason is joining us. He was on once before. I was really impressed with you. Not that, your father was on before. I know your mom, both intelligent, savvy people, successful people in their own right. So I expected you to be a smart kid, but what I really didn't expect, and I was kind of blown away from, is that you seem way more mature than kids your age, and you have a vision. You spoke intellectually, but also you could chill, like back and forth. You know, I mean, you were just a really good interview. So I extended a return, and I think now is a great time to get you on, because what President Joe Biden doing these last week or two, and what's going to go on with canceling student debt, I don't personally think that's the answer, though. I think you really have something more concrete, something resolute that can, again, save people headache, stress, discomfort, and unnecessary discomfort in their life. So let's start first, though, with your thought on what President Biden is doing with the elimination of some student debt for thousands of people, millions of dollars, billions of dollars being thrown into this. What are your thoughts on that as a young kid who's paid money for college?
I think he has good intentions behind it. Like, I don't think there's anything that he's doing like in the negative light in that, but I don't think people are really seeing the grand scheme of it. Because what ultimately is going to happen is not every single person is going to get their loans eliminated. That's $2 trillion almost. It's literally at $1.83 trillion of student debt currently. The last time I was on, which was I think 4 or 5 months ago, it was at 1.7. So it's already up another whole $100 billion since then. Even if he eliminated $1 trillion worth of student debt, what you're just creating in this, a ton of people are going to go get their bachelor's degrees and attempting to do it going, oh, well, I don't, because Biden's just going to eliminate my student loans anyway. And the student debt crisis is going to go even higher on top of that, along with all of the people who didn't get their loans eliminated are going to be pissed off because they didn't get what they wanted, and certain people did because they had X number of dollars in student debt. I mean, there's 43 million Americans with student debt right now. It's going to be incredibly difficult to eliminate it for every single person. And even if they did, it would just increase the inflation so tremendously for just having to print money just to be able to pay off all these colleges. Because that's where the money's going, is the government is now taking the money that they have and feeding it into these colleges. That's how they would have to pay it off.
So the college is making out, so they don't care either end. They're going to get paid their money, whether it's from people who can afford to pay it or for the government who's going to come bail people out who, in reality, I'm sure they could pay it, but they're just looking for some sort of government cheese, and they're getting overloaded with it right now.
Yep. Yeah, and it's, again, I don't think he's malintentioned with it. Like, I don't.
No, not at all. I don't think he is, but I think a lot of it has to do with getting votes too. That's just my personal opinion. Whether you agree or not, I mean, I'm the king here in Clemville, so it's obviously the right thing. But that being said, we won't go too political. Let's stick with the student debt crisis and how to help people out. So good intention. I agree with getting votes. I think it's more of the bigger picture, but. What really is the resolution? How old are you, by the way, Mason? Again, I know it's been several months. I'm not sure if you've grown another year. You've grown a few inches, obviously, but how old are you?
I'm 25.
All right, 25. So from a 25-year-old talking to the ton of people listening and a ton of people who will listen later on YouTube or wherever they may find the show, what is the resolution for this? Tell us, please.
Well, it's to find options that allow you to save money on college. The student debt crisis isn't changing from the higher up standpoint. Colleges aren't going to charge less, and the government's not just going to suddenly bail every single person out because it's not possible to do so. We're so buried into it. So finding other avenues to save money on college is going to be the best option for every single person. I personally recommend Clep exams and DSST exams just because they're $90 per test versus $3,000 to $4,000 per college course. And when you
wait, hold on. Elaborate for those that aren't familiar with the Clep exam. When I hear Clep, I think someone got like something wrong with their their lip, you know, but that's like a clep lip, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I thought that's what I thought, but then I went on and I read about clep exams, and yeah, like you mentioned, they're $90, and I guess you get a jump start, you get to test your skill in college and whatnot. Elaborate a little bit more to the person who, like myself, who really does not know what a clep exam is, who has 4 kids, looking, college staring right at me the next few years. I mean, I'm about to get bombarded with 4 kids going to college. Save me, please. I'm throwing out. I need help desperately. What can I do? What can I encourage my kids to do? What is this CLEP exam about, Mason? Are you frozen? You look like you're frozen. What happened? Mason's frozen. Wait, what? Huh? Did he leave us? Why do I see myself now? He left us. I think that was a stellar question. What did he just take off? I think he just said screw this interview. This might be the first time in history that someone just walked there. He like, screw this. I don't want to talk to this guy no more. I'm leaving. Normally I would do that. It's like, you know what? This interview's over. We got to go to. Thanks for joining us. Take care. What do you mean? I just joined you. I know, but you're boring. Out of here. This guy just left.
Maybe he just lost connection.
No. I really think he's like, screw this. He's like, I'm done, man. I want to get it. He's like, you know what? I'm not even going to go to. I think he just like said, screw this. Really? He said he's driving to work. I think he's driving to his girlfriend's house. This is historic. It's August 30th. 2022. Wait. What's going on here? I see Mason. I see something. It said Mason Axeman on my screen. What's going on? Did he return? Did he not leave? Are you back? What the hell did you just do? What is this guy doing? I've never had an interview like this. What? This is insane. For those that are, what are you doing, guy? What just happened?
It's so hot in Colorado that my phone overheated and just shut down.
Dude, I thought you just said screw this. I'm like, F this interview. This guy stinks. He don't even know how to ask a question. He's wearing a dumb hat in a library. I thought you were like, forget this guy, and you just took off. Never in my head. I've interviewed people on Sirius Satellite, on WRCR, over the bridge at Cumulus Media. Never ever did anyone walk away. I thought you just said screw this. Holy moly. Oh my God. All right. So your phone stinks. It's over. My phone always overheats too. I don't know why. It always overheats. It's crazy. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway. All right. So you're in your place of work now?
Yeah, I am.
And what place is that? I mean, I like the brick background. That's like a fancy ceiling you got. That's just not a drop ceiling. That's some really nice tile up there, whatever that is, decorative.
It's a pretty nice restaurant I work at. I'm a bartender here. Just working.
You make drinks?
Yes, I do.
You make a good mojito?
I do. Mojito is one of my best drinks.
Okay, now let me ask some though. I was a mojito guy for a while, but then I came across the Moscow Mule. I've now fell in love with the Moscow Mule. Now, is it true that I need a solid copper cup?
Yeah, it changes the flavor dynamic completely. Like if you even just drink water out of a regular cup versus a copper cup, you'll notice the difference.
Really?
Oh,
wow. All right, so I don't want to drift too far away from CLEP exams, but now that you told me you're a bartender, I think we're going to have a great conversation about liquor for the next hour. But let's go back to CLEP exams. All right, now, are you mixing drinks now? Like, do you have customers coming up and saying, hey, buddy, I need a drink? No.
Early, so we're all good.
All right, good. All right. So let's get back to reality. Mason has joined us, Mason Axeman, once again, and we are talking about the CLEP exam. Please, again, divulge a little bit more to the people out there. What is the CLEP exam, and how can it help our kids who want to go to a college that's going to cost me over $100,000 a year?
So a CLEP is a multiple choice AP exam. So you can study for a CLEP exam year-round, and you can test out year-round. Each Clep exam takes pretty much like an hour and a half, and you can study for most of them in a week or two. Like they're pretty easy to put together. They just count as college courses. So instead of paying $4,000 for a college course, you take the Clep exam, get a 70% to pass. You get that 70%, you pass. It counts as your college credit. So if I took the Clep psychology exam, I'm now out of psychology 101 in college.
All right, so I have a question for you though, because I'm a hands-on guy. I learn better hands-on. So I go to a university. I go there. I'm hands-on with the instructor. I can communicate. He could kind of sit down and show me. Opposed to this online thing, are there studies of people who have taken CLEP exams, opposed to kids who have gone straight to college? And how do the kids with the CLEP exams fare when they finally do get to college? Are they as in tune, as educated, and capable enough to hang with the other kids in college at that level? From taking a $90 course.
I mean, I can tell you firsthand from taking CLEP exams, the people I know who went to college courses don't really know as much. And it comes down to the factor of, if you are just present for most college courses, you will end up passing in more than likelihood. With a CLEP exam, you actually need to know the material in order to pass. If you don't know the material, you're not going to take the test and just pass breezily.
So how do you study? You study online for the material? Is there an actual teacher, an instructor?
There's a website called Modern States that I always recommend to people. The guy who created it, his name's Steve Klinsky, but he's just a philanthropist who basically hired a bunch of college professors to create video courses of the classes. So it's a college lecturer teaching the lecture for multiple video lessons, say 100 video lessons, and you just watch all of the video lessons and then go take the test. It's completely free.
And how many CLEP courses can you take to, like, say, towards your college, your future education? Like, how many? $90. How much do these courses cost? Like, again, $90.
Fee. So the sitting fee is like $30, so like $100.
So $90 opposed to, you say, like $4,000 for a equivocal course somewhere, depending on what college, obviously. I mean, but I mean, you're going to save easily several hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars per credit or per course. How does that break down exactly?
Yeah, per course. So like each class could be anywhere from 3 credit hours to 9 credit hours. Actually, there's the language ones are 12 credit hours. So that's the whole semester of college for one test. If you do the 12 credit hour one, but you can ultimately take as many as you wanted to. There's multiple colleges that accept unlimited CLEP exams. So in theory, if you planned it out correctly, you could completely test out of your bachelor's degree for about $4,000.
See, I'm kind of looking at you like as a modern day Robin Hood now. Like you're saving the poor. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you look good in tights? I think you should start wearing like some tights and just portray that Robin Hood like mystique about you, because I feel as if you are like, not taking from the rich, giving to the poor, but in essence, you're taking from these big college scumbags, stealing our money. I mean, just looting us for a name. I mean, I got to send my kid to what she wants to go to Georgetown of all schools. She can't go to RCC. She ain't gonna want to take this CLEP exam. I know my daughter, but I'm gonna try to convince her. I'm gonna let her watch this interview. Now, you are here for a special reason, not to talk about the CLEP exam. You are here for a purpose. The last time we had you on, we talked about your skill with the camera, your ability to make a good mini movie, whatnot. You are here because you want to put together something that you can showcase in film festivals. Is that correct?
Yeah. So the kind of goal is that I want to put together all of the information about how I tested out of my degree into a documentary. And then I want to release that documentary to as many places as possible. So film festivals, streaming services, wherever it can get in front of. Because what I've realized is people who know about CLEP exams use them and utilize them and have no trouble with them whatsoever. But it's that the vast majority of people, I would say upwards of 97% of people, don't know even what a CLEP exam is. And
I When I don't mean to cut you off, I'm good at doing that because I usually like to hear myself talk more than someone else. But when I thought CLEP exam, I thought like you lifted like this and you were going to a doctor to get examined. That's what I thought it was. So now that I'm educated, I got 4 kids. I'm hoping for a percentage of at least 50%. 2 of them, if not 3, want to say, okay, you know what, Dad? We'll do the CLEP exam. I mean, obviously, people that have money, that went to college, the big colleges. Like I got friends who went to these big universities. They got money. They don't care. They just want to send their kids to these big universities, have a party, have a great experience. That aside, the working man like myself, the blue-collar individual, the hard-working people of America, we are looking for alternatives. And I believe you hit it right on the head. An alternative. Alternative is the answer. Like, what else can I do? I can't, I own a business. I can't make my kids be part of my business. You know what I'm saying? I can't say, hey, listen, take over what I've created. It's not a business. It's a brand. If they want to, that'd be great, but they're going to want to do their own thing. But I can offer this option to them. So you are looking to do a documentary, to create something solid, whereas now you present it to the masses, and you are the guy who has now educated the masses. How do you benefit, though? I mean, what is going to be the win for you? I mean, you're going to do all the hard work and educate people where they can go out and save money. What's going to be the end all for you?
I think a couple different things. I'm also utilizing the documentary to promote some of my work as well. So my screenwriting work and my, I'm going to do some sketch comedy throughout the whole thing, and promote in there as well. I think the kind of idea of it is more of the documentary as less so of the art piece of the documentary and more of a marketing campaign of all the people that are working on the set. They're going to be making commercials for the documentary. They're all going to be comedic commercials. So they'll be more sketch-based, like an SNL kind of thing. But everybody's going to be being able to promote their own work through the documentary.
Interesting.
So
now, you have a team assembled already?
Yeah, I do.
All right. So what is it coming down to? Money, financing? Is that what we're looking for?
Yep, all financing. So I've been working with a few different film grant places, a few different fiscal sponsorships. I'm working with Steve Klinsky, the founder of Modern States. I've been talking with his vice president and seeing if he would be able to help fund it as well. But funding is basically where I'm falling short at this point.
Right. So what is your goal when it comes to funding? What is the target that we're looking at?
Roughly about $150,000, which is very low end for a film budget. We're putting this together with what we can. It's not really a massive budget film. Again, though, if somebody came out of the woodworks and said, here's $300,000, I'm not going to say no to making the film better.
Right. I mean, obviously, you're going to get your message a point with the $150 budget, but the message can always be sweetened up if someone really comes to your rescue. So how can people then interested in helping your cause, because it does sound like a great idea. The Clep exam has been around for a while, so I think, again, if you went up to 100 people and asked them about what a Clep exam was, most of them would think what I was thinking, opposed to a college course that could save their kids or themselves some money. Now, is there a requirement for the Clep exam, or you just say, hey, I want to take this. This is the route I want to go. I mean, can you be? If you come from a family that makes $300,000-$400,000 a year, I mean, are you exempt from taking the Clep exam and you have to go write a check to a big university for $160,000 a semester?
No, they don't do background checks or anything like that. Clep was originally designed for the military, so it was meant for military personnel to have free testing while they were in the military. So when they got out of the military, they could go to college for a semester or two and then be done. But it's accessible to anybody. So even if you're a freshman in high school, you could start testing then. The tests are actually easy enough to pull that off too. Like they're not these over complex tests. And I think a lot of people, there's a lot of pressure, as in college is this thing, this really intense thing that we have to get into the good college, and we have to make sure all our extracurriculars are there and have a great GPA and all this different thing. And when we get to the university, you spend 4 years there, you end up $300,000 in debt. And when you walk out, you realize your piece of paper is just like any other piece of paper from any other college, that nobody really cares whether or not you went to Harvard or some other place. if you think about it like this, look at, like, if you ask your lawyer or somebody that you know, do you know where your lawyer went to university? Does it really matter? And most jobs that I've ever applied to, most teaching jobs that I've worked for, most things like that, they don't even care about where I got my bachelor's degree. They care about, can you be in front of kids and teach them? But you need a bachelor's degree in order to do that, considering that 65% of jobs in the United States require a bachelor's degree or an associate's degree to even get in.
Yeah, I'm still stuck on when you said one kid goes to college 4 years, comes out with $300,000 in debt. So I figured, quickly multiplied. I have 4 kids. I'll be paying for it. $1.2 million in debt. Yeah, my world just got a lot sadder. So Clep exam, documentary, we want to educate the masses. We want to put it out there. We want to save people thousands of money. But within this documentary, you have other agendas. You're a busy man. I mean, and now you got to go mix some drinks. Where do you find the time to really sit down, process everything, and put together a game plan? I mean, most 25-year-olds are out partying, worrying about, social media, making, this, that, whatever. But you really have a serious agenda here, something that it's mainstream right now. So now is the time for you really to capitalize on trying to get some venture capital behind this. I mean, really, when people are out there, I think the more that know about these options and alternatives, it'll make it more interesting for someone to maybe put some money behind this and, get you going.
Yeah, I think my big thing is like finding time for it. Is I just pace myself as best as I can. I don't try to set these major deadlines. I think that was something I did a lot when I was in 2021. I would set, I need everything done by this day. And then when nothing would get done by that day, I'd be pissed off at myself. Like, why was I not able to get everything done?
Yeah, right. Absolutely. Yeah, too much. You expect too much of yourself, too high expectations.
But this debt crisis isn't going anywhere. So if this documentary comes out in 5 years or in a year, it doesn't really change the importance of the message regardless. So it's less about the instantaneous fame and money that comes from it. It's more about how do we make this as good as it can be with what we have. And
now let's talking about making something as good as it can be. I'm going to completely turn the page. Let's get back to the Moscow Mule. All right now, before I let you go, I need some tips. I ordered some ginger beer. I got ginger beer. It may have even been delivered today. I ordered so much stuff. I'm building this candy ice cream room at my place at Clemusement Land, and I got so much stuff coming from Amazon. I don't know if it's gumballs, if it's licorice, if it's rock candy, or if it's my ginger beer. I'm hoping it's my ginger beer. Now, what kind of vodka do you recommend for the ultimate Moscow Mule?
If you want something like higher class and like smoother, I would go with like a Grey Goose or an Absolute. If you don't really care about that as much, you could drop it down maybe to like a Tito's or a Pearl vodka. Vodka's vodka, no matter what. I mean, you're with a Moscow Mule.
Well, I gotta disagree with you. I'm gonna tell you why. When I used to have my radio show on Sirius Satellite, the No Holds Barred show, I was gifted a 4-day trip to Russia, St. Petersburg, from Bodog Fight, and we met up with some people and we walked around the town. James Baxter, I, and Robert Goodman Jr., and we went into this little underground cavern, and we had vodka. It's not vodka, it's vodka. And I'm telling you right now that vodka is not vodka. Believe me when I tell you that this stuff, it was like I was drinking magic mushrooms liquefied. It was, I don't know. I don't even, I woke up later the next day. I don't even remember. I don't even know what happened to me. I'm glad I'm still alive. But so you're thinking that I have a lot of friends who have jumped on the Tito's vodka craze, and you're saying Grey Goose or I used to drink Absolute. That to me that was like the original vodka I put in my freezer. Absolute vodka. So upper class Absolute is higher than Tito's right now. Still, people look at that as a better vodka.
Yeah, I mean, I think my biggest recommendation in general would be like to infuse it with fruit or like a cucumber or something like that. If you soak the vodka with like cut up cucumbers for a week, it takes out that bitterness from the vodka and puts a lot of the sweetness from the cucumbers into the vodka, but it maintains the alcohol content. So it makes the overall drink smoother if you do something like that. And you can do that with like pineapple, nectarines, apples.
Wait. You're telling me to shove a cucumber in my bottle of vodka and let it sit in there? Like I missed it because Dave was telling me he likes Kentucky mules, and I'm thinking, all right, let me go get some mules now. Wait. So get backtrack. I'm sorry. I know you're busy, man. You got to go to work, right? You got to go probably go make a drink now, right? I mean, you got to clock in soon.
I got another 15 minutes or so.
All right, perfect. You know what? I got time. I got nothing. I got stupid stories to talk about. We might as well stay here in the study. And don't worry, I'm going to promote your Clep stuff before we go again. Don't worry. But I think right now, I got more people. You know, we were talking about these Clep exams. Nobody's sending me messages. I got everybody sending me messages now about vodka. I got 5 people sending me stuff about vodka all of a sudden. Like, it's like nobody wants to save money for college. You all want to know how to make a good drink. What are your thoughts on Finlandia vodka?
I haven't had that one, actually.
They make a good Swiss cheese. Have you ever had Finlandia Swiss cheese? I know your mom makes a lot of nice, meals and whatnot. You ever had Finlandia Swiss cheese?
No.
Delicious. All right, so the Moscow Mule, do I need to put lime juice or lemon juice in there, or is it just the ginger beer and the vodka?
No, yeah, so I always do 1.5 ounces of vodka, ounce of
Wait. Let me write this down. 1.5 ounces of vodka. And I'm gonna go with the Grey Goose. The Grey Goose, okay.
And if you do the vodka, it's gonna be nicer. Obviously, it's gonna give more of a like.
If I go with the what? Oh, infused vodka. Infused. Okay, all right. Now, when I go to a bartender, do I say, "Can I have a Moscow Mule with infused vodka"? Does that sound stupid? Do I sound like a guy who's trying to be cool but knows nothing about drinking?
If the restaurant or the bar infuses their vodka, then they have it, but they might not infuse it. Like, not every restaurant.
So vodka doesn't come infused already. It's not like you could buy infused vodka. You infuse it yourself with different stuff.
I don't know if you could buy it already pre-infused, to be 100%
Can you
honest.
infuse a vodka with a pepperoni, or it's got to be a fruit or like a vegetable? Like, can you infuse it with like mushrooms? I mean, does it change the flavor, or like what is?
I don't know, actually. So the reason why fruit and vegetable works is it soaks up the vodka, like the alcohol, but not the alcohol, like that Purell hand sanitizer taste of vodka goes into the cucumber. So like for a fruit, so if you take a bite of the fruit after a week of it infusing, it tastes disgusting. It's like one of the most nasty tastes you'll ever have in your whole life. But yeah, typically I would infuse it yourself. You just pour the vodka in a jar with the cut up fruit or vegetable inside of it.
Wow, I got more people. I'm telling you, this is ridiculous. Nobody wants to save money for college. This guy's a genius right here. He could save you thousands. Everybody wants to know about different drinks. I can't. Oh, my God. All right. This is crazy. All right, listen. So how can people reach out to you, contact you again to... my meeting's gonna end in 10 minutes, so we gotta, I'm cheapo. I don't pay for this, this service, so Zoom's gonna cut me off in 10 minutes. So let's get back to the real stuff. How can someone reach out to you if they want to, lend you a helping hand, give you a couple bucks, or contribute in some other way? What's the best way to reach out to Mason Axeman?
Yeah, so you can email me. So my email is masonaxeman@yahoo.com. I can spell that out. So it's MASON, A as in apple, K as in kitten, S as in Sam, A as in apple, M as in Mary, I as in ice cream, T as in Tom, @yahoo.com. If you just shoot me an email, you can donate directly. If you want coaching, private coaching for your students, to have them have a setup for their whole degree to test out of $100,000 worth of courses, then I will gladly be able to create a degree program that'll save you $100,000 on your bachelor's degree. But yeah, outside of that, that's pretty much all I can have sent over.
Mason Axeman at yahoo.com. I got the O. I thought it was EN, but it's ON. All right, now back to the drink. 1.5 ounces of vodka before and then what else?
1 ounce of lime juice.
And any preferred kind? Is there one that'll make my drink better? What do you recommend for the normal guy that's gonna walk in the shop, right?
Squeeze the limes yourself.
Squeeze the lime myself. All right, so real lime, 1 ounce. How many limes is it going to take to get 1 ounce of lime juice? I mean, probably 1 or 2?
Yeah, I would assume about 1 or 2. Probably closer to 1.
All right, okay, all right. And then, so 1 ounce of lime juice, 1.5 ounces of vodka, and then the rest I fill with the ginger beer?
And ice and ginger beer.
Ice and ginger beer.
Sure,
All right.
Ginger ale, though, because there's a significant difference in the flavor. And then you should be using a copper mug.
Yo, no. I've done my research. I got 100% copper mug. Now, I had some tin-plated copper crap, but then I did my research. I got some real mugs coming. All right, so Mason, I want to thank you, first of all, for two things. One is the tips on the drinks, which I'm going to use immediately. But more so that I am, as a father of 4 kids, I am going to do my research on the Clep exam. Before the interview today, I went online a little bit. I read into it. But I'm gonna do you've got me interested. A guy who really, I have the same life every day. I do the same things. I mean, I have a fun, great life, but I'm going to go and spend a little time and dig into this a little bit more and offer it to my kids as an option, and to my wife, talk about it as a family, and see if it's somewhere we can, somewhere we can save some money. Hey, listen, buddy, again, I'm going to extend this invitation out to you because I like you, man. We have some fun when we're on the show, man. No doubt. So if ever you want to come on and just talk about like fried chicken, empanadas, soccer, whatever, just reach out to me. You want to come sometime, blow some time on the air, have some time? I'm here. If you're promoting anything, no matter what it is, I am always here for you here in Clemville. I wish you all the best. You all the best, my friend.
I wish you the best as well. You're hilarious. So thanks for having me on.
Yeah, looks aren't everything. I know. All right, buddy. Listen, be well, man. All right?
Have a good one, man.
You got it. All right, that's Mason Axeman. All right, let me close this down. Now, how the hell do I get out of here? Why is this not working? God help me. Oh, my God. Why is my mouse not working? Ah! All right. Hey, what's going on here? How did I get so dumb? I know we were talking about yesterday. Whippets has had a profound effect on how stupid I really am. I can't comprehend stuff for long. What am I doing? How do I get out of here? I'm stuck in the studio. Ah! Anyway, we missed the 420. All hail the 420. I love the mules. I'm a mule man. I'm telling you. I am a mule. Oh, wow. Talk about Russia. Look at this. We're talking about Moscow mules. I get this message from Kevin. Mikhail Gorbachev. Wait. Oh, wait. Why was I thinking the ballet guy? Who's the ballet guy? Mikhail?
That's Baryshnikov.
Oh, I was thinking the ballet guy. This is the guy with the egg on his head, right? He looked like he has like an egg on. I was thinking, thanks.
The last leader of the Soviet Union.
What did he say? What was those famous words by Ronald Reagan? Mikhail Gorbachev, take down the wall. Is that what he said?
Something like that, yeah.
Wow. So Egghead died.
He croaked. Yeah.
Egghead died.
92 years old.
Imagine that, spending life looking like you have like a scrambled, like a runny egg coming down your forehead. I mean, it's bad enough I look like that. Look at this. Imagine I got an egg coming down my head like this. Look at that. Look at this. Clem, you got an egg on your head. No, that's the way I look. You know what? That's not nice to me. You know what? Why do I got to do that? Why do I got to make fun of this guy's egg on his head? You know what? I told my therapist I wasn't going to make fun of people. I said I was on a cruise. I'm telling my kids don't make fun of people. I'm sitting there, people watching, myself laughing, giggling, eating pizza from Sorrento's, drinking these drinks, making fun of people. What is wrong with me? Oh, my God, help me. All right, anyway, we didn't even take our break. First of all, I got to play a commercial.
A message from West Rock Pool and Spa. Manufacturers' inventories are depleted, and shortages will last into next year. Don't get shut out again. We have above ground or semi-in-ground pools in stock to ensure you have yours for this season. Don't wait or hesitate. West Rock is here to make your stay-at-home vacation great. No interest financing and layaway plans available. Call West Rock Pool and Spa today. Don't miss out.
WestRockPools.com. I'm going to be like Will and Jeff. I don't know about that. I mean, that Ken Mahoney, there's like 8710101. Yeah. Yeah. Now Will's saying he might not come on. I don't know. I mean, I think it's probably because I called the morning show. I'm like, Will, I never used to like you. Now I like you. He probably like, Clem don't like me. He gonna pick on me. No, that's not the case, young man. I really do like you. You're a hard-working guy. These younger guys, they don't want to work a job, let alone two. You got the car wash gig. You're married now. I respect that. I like you, guy. I hope you come. I know. I named my horse after you. I mean, gee, you figured, hey, he's been in the stable too long. He wants to come out. I hope Will can pull this off. I'm going to talk to him. He's got to find a gig to, maybe make a couple of bucks during the afternoon. Will, how is your cleaning game? You want to come clean my house? Maybe. Oh, you do laundry, Will? Will, how's your laundry game? You know what? You leave the station, 12 o'clock, you come over here, you do 2 hours of laundry, I'll give you a couple of bucks, then you go back, you do the board op, and for the Clem and the PM, all hail. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. I got to calm down. Listen, it's called self-medicate. My head, you see, sometimes I get on these. There was a stretch for like 9 years that I didn't calm down. It was crazy. It was like a 9-year stretch. I couldn't calm down no matter what I did. I was taking Quaaludes. Calm down. No, my body, the chemistry wouldn't allow it. And I opened up an ice cream store, martial arts, fitness center, doing 2 radio shows. I was cleaning gutters. I'm telling you, I didn't slow down. I feel it coming on again. I feel a 13-year kick coming on. I'm 52, 65, I got to retire. I mean, I physically want to get out of here. I want to move somewhere. I want to get my RV, travel. I want to go between my RV and a cruise. Cruise, RV. Cruise, RV. It's simple. Simple life. Cruise, RV. That's it. So the next 13 years, I'm going crazy. I feel my body chemistry is kicking in. I got that manic, the hyper manic is going to kick. I feel it. Woo! All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Woo!
Did you know that the Historical Society of Rockland County has a history show right here on WRCR? Hi, I'm Claire Sheridan from the Historical Society of Rockland County. Join me every third Monday of the month, right after the Jeff and Will Morning Show, when we'll explore and learn about the rich history of Rockland County with different topics and guest speakers every month. That's the third Monday of every month at 9:30 a.m., sponsored by the Historical Society of Rockland County. Visit our website at rocklandhistory.org to learn more about our events, programs, and membership. That's rocklandhistory.org, or call us at 845-634-9629. That's rocklandhistory.org, or 845-634-9629.
If you're looking for a quality education, Dominican College offers the benefits of a broad-based liberal arts education while developing the skills you'll need to advance your career through a variety of graduate and undergraduate degree programs. And because Dominican College is just a short drive to New York City, you'll enjoy easy access to all the outstanding cultural and educational resources of the city. For more info, call 866-4DC-INFO or visit dc.edu. That's dc.edu. Dominican College, Orangeburg, New York. Achievement every day.
Medicare can be confusing. Piles of mail, all those TV advertisements, it's overwhelming. Not anymore. Emerald's Medicare is here to help guide you through all of your Medicare needs. Whether you're turning 65 or getting ready to retire, Mark Brownstein and his team are dedicated to providing quality assistance for anyone seeking Medicare insight. With offices in Nyack and Stony Point, Emerald's Medicare is local, caring, friendly, and knowledgeable. Call Mark Brownstein for a free consultation at 845-358-1220 or visit www.emeraldsmedicare.com to sign up for one of his free monthly educational webinars. That's 845-358-1220. Call today.
Buying a home is one of the largest investments you'll ever make in a lifetime. Not sure how much money to put down, what budget to set for buying a home, how to pre-qualify for your mortgage. Join Ann Zeilingold every Thursday at 7:15 a.m. on Mortgage Matters, where Ann will answer your questions and give you tips about the mortgage process. Ann Zeilingold is Vice President of FM Home Loans and has over 27 years' experience specializing in residential mortgages. Don't miss the show every Thursday morning at 7:15 right here on WRCR AM 1700, Radio Unscripted, and WRCR.com. Visit Ann at her website, annzeilingold.com, or call 354-9700. That's 354-9700.
Are you on mute?
No, why? Have you checked your ears lately? Yes, I was. Once again, this mute button keeps getting... You would think by this time I would realize that I have a mute button on. Oh, boy. Anyway, I want to thank again Mason Axeman for coming on and educating us on the Clep exam. I really did think it was like the Clep, the Clep, and you go to a doctor, Doc, I need an examination. But no, the Clep exam can save you a ton of money for those looking to go to college. This is an alternative to spending, I don't want to say unnecessary money, but, you know, money that you may not necessarily need to spend. If you're looking to make the ultimate Moscow Mule, Grey Goose Absolute was recommended. Infused vodka, preferably. 1.5 ounces of vodka, 1 ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice, and of course, it must be ginger beer, not ginger ale. And an authentic 100% copper mug. I got this copper-plated mug. I thought I was a big shot. No. It's like I looked at it, it's plated. So I got some real mugs coming. Hopefully today. I got some stuff from Amazon. It says your packages have arrived. Packages, more than one. I got 37 different candies coming. Some copper mugs and some ginger beer. All I need is to go to Key West and get some limes. I love key lime pie. I do. All right, boys and girls, on that note, it's Tuesday. I am amped up for the rest of the week. Tomorrow's hump day. Together we shall travel over that mountain. Hump together forever. All the love and adios, Clemigos.